Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be coming to you today because I was thinking about something that just occurred. I was having lunch with this beautiful lady that I met on Wednesday. Wednesday, I went to an international women's program, Elite Women Around the World, and I sold my book there. But I also met some amazing women, men too, but I met a lot of amazing women. And so, this particular lady, I sat next to her during the program, and I loved her beautiful gray hair. And we just had this instant connection. And so, we met up today for lunch. And as we were talking, just trying to get to know each other, of course, we went to politics. Now, I wasn't happy about that because that was one thing I gave up for Lent. I gave up talking politics, but this is a new relationship. We're just getting to know each other. And the conversation kind of led us there. We weren't intentionally talking about politics, but it took us there. And so after I left, I was like, oh my goodness, I see why it is that I'm not talking about politics. Like, politics takes me to a place I don't want to be. Like, I'm trying to stay in my happiness zone, right? But politics takes me way outside of that. And so I just had to laugh at myself because I was like, okay, I'll talk about it right now, but I am coming back to my happiness. And one thing that made it easy for me to do is made it easier for me to do is because I have been participating in this three good thing challenge for the past, I guess, 10 days. And so basically each night I write down three things that was good that happened in that day. And so, it's one of those things that the more you do it, you start to see all the good things that happen to you on a given day, right? And one particular day, as I was writing down in my journal, I noticed at the bottom of my journal it said, write three good things that happened to you today. And I'm like, I'm already doing that. And then it said, and explain why it was a good thing. Like, what was the reason behind it? And basically, they were saying when you do that, you're prone to appreciate when good things happen more often or when good deeds happen. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you're up for the challenge or if it's just something that you're trying to figure out how to get yourself happier, try that out and see how it works. And I can tell you that it truly does work. The other day I wasn't in the best of moods and I was feeling a little down. And so the nighttime came and I had to write my three good things. And I'm like, I don't even feel like doing it today because I am not even feeling anything good happen today because the one thing that happened bad took me off center, right? But I was like, nope, I'm going to press through this. And as I did it, it took me back to my happy place. So it does work. But as I was thinking about this, I remember reading some notes that I had taken. Now, I do watch a lot of TV, a lot of super soul type programs, anything that's informative, educational, that helps me be a better person. I listen to a lot of people, podcasts, trainings, all this stuff that helps you be better, be a better you, right? And so I have a list of 5 things to do to make yourself happier for 21 days. I can't tell you where I got this from. I don't have anyone's name here. But I want to say this came from Dr. Bertice Berry, but I'm not sure. But it's called the Happier Hygiene. So it gives you 5 things to do so that you can be happy. The first thing is to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Like when you go through that exercise, gratitude increases or it changes your vibrational frequency. So I don't know if you deal with frequency, but like guilt, shame, those things that make you feel bad about yourself, those are low frequencies. Like we want to be up high. We want to be up there where joy is, where happiness is. And so when you do and express gratitude, it increases, it changes your vibrational frequency. Number 2 is to write down one meaningful experience that you had within the last 24 hours. Just try it. See what happens. Like, think about something that made a difference either for you or for someone else and just write it down. And that kind of goes back to when I was talking about the 3 things and when they said write down the reason because they want to know why, they're pretty much trying to get you to think about the reason it was a good thing for you. Number 3, take 2 minutes out of your day to say thank you. Now, you can say thank you to someone by calling them up. You can send a text. You can send an email. You can write a letter. I'm a person who loves to write people letters. So you can write a letter to someone just to say thank you. Number 4 is exercising. We all know that exercising is supposed to make us feel better. You know, it may be painful when you're doing it, but when you finish, you feel pretty good about yourself. And so that will lead to being happier. And number 5 is meditation. I hear you. I know what you're saying. I don't like meditating. And you know, I used to be that person too. Meditation is not easy. I am still trying to um, master that art of meditation, but I can tell you that it is life changing. And all they're asking you to do is take 2 minutes out of your day and meditate. So I always say when you pray to God, is you talking to God, asking Him or telling Him what it is that you need to say to Him. And I think meditation is God downloading into us. So God downloading into you whatever it is that He wants for you. So a lot of times people say their brain just don't stop. You know, that they have all these thoughts that go through at any given moment, and we all have that, and you have to ignore it. Like, the one good thing about meditation is that you have to focus on the breathing. You focus on your breath, and when you do that, it causes your brain to go from multitasking and having all those thoughts going in to focusing on just one thing. And during that time, you can actually hear from God. That's what I've been learning, and that's a practice that I am still trying to develop for myself. But I do think that it's important. So I just wanted to share with you those 5 tips. So just to recap, number 1 is to write down 3 things that you're grateful for on a given day. Number 2 is to write down a meaningful experience that you had. Number 3 would be 2 minutes of thank yous. Number 4 is exercising. And number 5 is meditating. Thank you for watching. I hope you're in a happy place. If you're not, try them out. I am back happy again, even though that conversation was just a little bit over an hour ago, but I'm back happy because I had to bring myself back to happy. Now, happiness is a choice. We all know that, but it also is a practice. And I tell you, the more that you practice being happier, the more you can be happy about something. So just try it out and see for yourself. All righty. You all take care. And until the next time, I see you later. Deuces. Bye-bye.